Hi, I'm David Gerard and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, your coding bot does not in fact listen to magical incantations. The AI vendors will tell you gotta use a context file with instructions for your coding bot, like Claude Code wants a Claude.md or an Agents.md in general. But does your Agents.md do anything? A team at ETH Zurich tested Agents.md files. They ran the bots over some test projects with and without Agents.md, and, quote, surprisingly, we find that providing context files does not generally improve task success rates, while increasing inference costs by over 20% on average. This observation holds across different LLMs, coding agents, and for both LLM-generated and developer-committed context files, unquote. The agents file doesn't seem to do a lot. A chatbot-generated agents file makes the coding agent perform about the same as having no agents file, or slightly worse. A human-written agents file gives slightly better performance, but not very much better. The Agents.md actually increases the token cost quite a lot, whether the file is chatbot-generated or human-written. The bot goes churning through stuff, but it doesn't finish your task any more often. Does the agents file do anything? If you mention particular tools in the agents file, the coding agent will go off and use them more often. Repository overviews are not useful for the agent. They don't actually help the bot go and find the listed files to edit. So when Anthropic recommended Claude.md, they clearly had not measured if the instruction file actually helped at all. They just chucked the instruction in there as a magical incantation you can invoke. So you can hope the robot gets it right this time. This is very like how Anthropic writes Claude Code itself. The whole thing is basically just a pile of magical incantations telling the robot not to screw up yet again. Anthropic does not know any other way to steer the bot. The researchers' recommendation from this paper: if you're forced to use the coding bot, keep the instructions short. Be minimal. Or, of course, you could write a nice long file and chug through those tokens. The closest anyone can come to a use for the Agents.md file is so you can clear up your own thinking on how the project actually works. One dev on Reddit said, quote, the actual token level context it provides matters less than the fact that writing it forces you to articulate things about your code base that were previously just in your head, unquote. Really? That's what we used to call, back in the day, writing documentation. I'll be right back. I'm just starting the project wiki. I call it humans.md. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. On Monday, we're doing the end-of-month supporters name read. It's strictly opt-in, so put your name down on the Patreon post or email me and join this illustrious crew of fabulous and perspicacious individuals. If you want in, just drop your $5 into the Patreon link in the show notes, or if you prefer YouTube, hit the join button below the video. Supporters get little extras, like previews of our interview podcasts. Tomorrow, we've got the interview with climate researcher Ketan Joshi. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.